Hello viewers, this is Just Fact Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. For those who subscribe, I want to say a big thank you to you. We'll say God bless you for subscribing. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. We won't bow to pressure. High Pope DS Army. The indigenous people of Biafrans has vowed not to succumb to pressure by the military to stop its members from attending the burial of the parents of its leader Nnamdi Kanu. The proscribed group said it was aware of the numerous plans and strategies of the military troops deployed to the region in preparation for the burial of the deceased, who it referred to as its first parents. In a statement on Wednesday by the Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, the group described the presence of Nigeria Army and Police as an insult to the people of Biafrans and the Igbo race in particular. The pro-Biafrans group warned the military to steer clear of the burial venue, just as it cautioned mourners attending the ceremony to conduct themselves in a manner consistent with the noble ideals of its ancestors. The statement partly read, "We, the global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, wish to reiterate in clear and unambiguous terms that what Nigerian police and army are planning to do in Afaraoku during the burial of Eze Israel Kanu and his wife on Friday, 14th of February 2020, will set off a chain reaction that Nigeria will never recover from. Common arbitrary arrest of any monarch this week Friday is capable of inciting a disproportionate reaction from angry mourners. High Pope is warning all agents of Nigerian government in Biafran land, traitors and caliphate slaves alike, that what will befall CP Okon will also be their portion should shoot be fired in Afaraoku. The era of Nigeria Army and Police shooting innocent monarchs in Biafran's land has come to an end. What is happening in Umuahia with the provocative presence of Nigeria Army and Police is an insult to the people of Biafrans and the Igbo race in particular. All those that have in various ways supported the unprovoked, murderous clampdown on High Pope will pay dearly for it. High Pope has remained peaceful, but it seems the Nigerian government is hell-bent on provoking us into armed struggle that will inevitably precipitate the violent disintegration of Nigeria. Nigeria should call their government in Aso Rock to order and impress upon them the need for their army and police to stay clear of the whole of Umuahia Township on February 14, 2020 in the interest of peace. They should head to the north, where there are countless security challenges. We want to join the people of Afaraoku in peaceful mourning the death of Eze Sir I.O. Kanu and his wife in peace, who, it must be said, died as a result of Nigeria Army and Police invasion of their home on September 14, 2017. What Nigerian Army and Police are doing in Umuahia cannot happen in the north. We do not think the Amajiris populations of the north will allow the burial of the Hema to be subjected to such needless tension and ridicule, but in Biafran's land, anything goes because of the regions of Puppet and Quesling. As we continue to receive daily threats from the army and police regarding their impending massacres of innocent mourners on Friday, February 14, let the word be on notice that the floodgates of hell will be opened should the army or police appear anywhere around Afaraoku on the day of the burial. Let those that may feign in ignorance of the fact be duly warned on time. The burial ceremony is sacred in Igbo land, especially that of a king. Therefore, the intended nonsense of Nigerian security personnel would not be tolerated on Friday. We are aware that those behind the deadly invasion of September 2017 are the same people working with Aso Rock to bring mayhem to Umahia on Friday. Out of public view, these politicians and so-called socio-cultural leaders have been offered financial support to Fulani soldiers in Obize, Owafia, Abakaliki, Onitsha, and Asa in readiness for their deadly deployment to Umahia. Their plan is to kill as many people as possible to demoralize our leaders and pave the way for the full-scale Fulani invasion and takeover of our land. We are equally in the known of the numerous plans and strategies of the troops so far deployed by Buratai to the east in preparation for the burial of our false spirit. It's quite obvious to the average reasonable person that IPOB will not succumb to their pressure regardless of the consequence. All their perfected plans to disrupt the burial on that very day is common knowledge among diplomatic circles all over the world, who will be followed the proceeding live on Biafran television, social media, and Radio Biafran's platforms. The plan by Nigeria's Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Taku Buratai, to use the burial ceremony of HRM Eze Israel Oko Kanu to eliminate and kill anybody suspected to be IPOB supporter in Umuahia on Friday, 14th of February 2020 is equally well known, documented, and powers that be duly notified. The burial service of our leader's parents, Eze Israel Oko Kanu and his wife, Ugo Eze Sali, on Friday at Afara Umuahia must hold peacefully. We want to make it abundantly clear that if the police and army fire a single bullet on that day, there will be no peace for every soul involved, especially those that issued the order from the comfort of their office in Abuja, Enugu, Owerri, and Umuahia. We need a peaceful funeral. The ancient laws of our land demand it, and nobody should try IPOB. IPOB is strategically monitoring every individual politicians in the southeast and governors over their actions and inactions towards this burial on Friday. All those who have joined the Fulani Boy CP Okon of Abia State to encourage Fulani soldiers to come to Afaraoku to kill people on Friday will pay very dearly for their actions. It is unfortunate that some Igbo politicians and their supporters would encourage Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram soldiers recruited in Nigeria army and police to kill our people in a funeral ceremony with their hearts that has never happened before in the history of Igbo land, Biafrans and Nigeria. Every Biafrans must be prepared this time. IPOB would not allow this marauder to repeat what they did in Umuahia in September 2017 and this 2020, and definitely not during the burial of the parents of our leaders. Definitely not during the burial of the parents of our leaders. Nigeria's army and police must stay away from Umuahia as a whole. We are informing every mourner attending the burial on Friday to conduct him or herself in the manner consistent with the noble ideals of our ancestors. All approach to Umuahia is rich with CCTV cameras to monitor human and vehicular traffic because IPOB won't accept any confusion or misunderstanding from anybody. Biafran's independence and freedom is inevitable, and nobody born by a mere mortal can stop that. Wow. I concur and I support the IPOB for saying that, because they are supposed to give them the chance, the freedom for Biafrans to bury this parent, to bury this noble parent. I see no reason why Nigerian soldiers, they are really invading the community. I don't see reason why they should invade the community. They should allow these people to give this Nnamdi Kanu's parent a very befitting burial without any problem. You know, instead of all these Nigerian leaders to fight against corruption in Nigeria, instead of them to fight against all this Boko Haram, to bring soldiers and do their necessary duties and locate all this Boko Haram, they are doing something that is not relevant to Nigerian system. It's not relevant. Why would they bring soldiers all around the community because they want to bury, they want to do a befitting burial? Why? I don't know why our government is like this. It's just so sad to hear all these things that our soldiers, our leaders are doing. So guys, what do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated. Kindly drop your comments in the comment section. For those who subscribe, I want to say a big thank you. We say God bless you once again. We really appreciate your comments and thank you for the journey so far. God bless you. Bye.